Welcome to Gaming Fan, your channel for everything related to the gaming industry and the financial markets. And in this video, I'm going to tell you that I did something very important today, but I'm not going to put you on hold for this. So without further ado, guys, what did I do today? I was buying another tranche of Ubisoft shares. So I was averaging down my Ubisoft share account, and I'm also following this now in saying immediately that I'm not a financial advisor. This is for information, entertainment purposes only. So please don't buy now Ubisoft shares or short them or whatever you want to do, because a lot of people actually were shorting Ubisoft shares in recent days. So there's a lot of negativity in it. And at one point, it makes sense actually to buy a stock even when there's all this negativity. So you would say, no, yeah, Mr. Orange, obviously you were buying into the falling knife. So it's true. When I was buying, it was 11 euros 95 or something, and then we were even falling now to 11.69. So as always, you buy, stock is falling. And if I scroll now a little bit more here in detail, so those are like resistance lines to the downside, or you call them support lines. And let's be honest, so we are actually, so they're a little bit drawn in here a little bit more in a liberal way, because you're not just drawing them on on the peak of a candle, so you draw them a little bit around this. So we were reaching this resistance line. So, and I honestly, guys, I have another order also in the market. So I have an order then also at the round about 890s, around about here. I have another order in the market. So this means I could even imagine that the stock is continuing to fall 20%. Then you ask me, so why did you buy then, Mr. Orange, if you think now they could fall 20%? Of course, I don't know if they fall more than fall another 20%. So we could get a turnaround now. We could get some news from Ubisoft that they were like, I don't know, they were changing their management, that they're going to change their management, that they're going to announce a new game that everyone is looking forward to. Then, or they're going to announce something else that's just positive for the stock, positive for retail, for institutional investors to come back, because I have the impression that a lot of institutional investors were selling actually on the way down here. So now a lot of people that watch my videos also going to say, yeah, how you can buy this woke company, it's so woke, they make so bad games. So guys, I want to make money here. So I want to make money. So that's really, I have to repeat this again. As an investor, I do not really care if the company has some DEI policy. I really don't care that they only look in their developers program for women, female, and non-binary people, and they don't want to have males there. So all of this doesn't count. So if this is not affecting in a too big way the sales of the company or the sale of the product, then I don't really care. So, but if it's affecting the games, like it could affect now Assassin's Creed Shadows, because there was a lot of discussions about this. If it can affect the games, that the games are not going to be sold, all of this, then I have a problem. So this is important. This is my investing challenge channel here, and not my gaming philosophy channel. So as an investor, I want this line to go up again. I want to make now out of those 11 euros, I want this to go back to the 30 euros. This doesn't have to go back now immediately. It can go back like in 6 months, in 1 year, in 1.5 years. This is the way how I invest. So I look like for undervaluation in companies, and then I go into the companies slowly, step by step. I'm buying a little bit more. So now I average down, for example, I think it's now around 24 euros. So if we then, for example, if we fall now to 8 euros, then I'm going to buy again another, the same tranche, or even more, even a little bit, slightly a little bit more, and then I probably have done average down to like 18 euros. So, and then you would say, but Mr. Orange, you simply throw money into a falling stock. And that's true. That's true. I can't say anything against this. This stock is falling. Here it was falling, in 2019 it was falling, it went up in 21. So probably people were not selling because they were like saying, yeah, the stock is coming back, or it's going higher, it's going higher. The high was at 100 years, so I want to see the 100 years then in 2021. So and then it was falling. So obviously that's the most difficult part in investing, is selling. So therefore you have to put yourself some very clear, let's say, clear notes when you want to sell. So I'm not saying I have my notice, I'm going to sell and I make 100%. That's obviously not how it works, but you're going to sell it if you have the impression that it really is not, it's not going the way that you planned in your strategy. So I start liking now the undervaluation of the stock. I like actually also the AJ Investment Hedge Fund letter where they were saying they actually buy more. So they say the company is like worth 40 to 45 euros and they are actually buying more. So when after actually this letter comes out, so, and I was talking about this yesterday, the stock is falling. So short term it's falling, and then long term there are chances. So the question is now, is it falling no further, or is it already smart to get back in to look for a little rebound? It's a rebound. It's not a consolidation to the upside. For this, something really major has to happen, but we can see a technical rebound from this level. So I am fully convinced that this is possible. All right, guys. So then there were some news. Let's go to the news page. Don't find it now here again. So there were in general some news on the valuation of the stock. So let's look at it. So here we go. This is from Reuters, and this is actually from the 11th of September. This is from yesterday. So Ubisoft shares fall for the 5th consecutive day as the weaker than expected performance of its latest games raise concerns over its finances. So shares in Ubisoft trading abroad after a year with an outperform rating. So BNP Paribas, so I talked about this already yesterday, but now there's an article, cuts Ubisoft to neutral, citing the much weaker than expected performances of the new AAA and free-to-play initiatives and reduced unit sales. So Ubisoft has lost around a fourth of its value since the release of Star Wars Outlaws title on 30 August, which initially received generally negative reviews from users. Then Nexon says 2025 looks increasingly competitive as several high-profile games, including Take-Two's GTA 6, are set to release. The broker expects the French game developers FCF to turn positive only in fiscal year 27, so instead of fiscal year 25. So it's really, this is one of the big problems why the stock was falling. It also flags 1.3 billion of debt to pay by 27, which Ubisoft will have to refinance at possible elevated costs, giving its operating momentum and high leverage. So those two elements are actually the reason why the stocks fall. So therefore, I'm not saying when you buy now that the stock immediately goes up again. So you can see a little rebound, a technical one, but for a real consolidation, we have to see definitely a reduction in the debts and some other new momentum. Separately, Morgan Stanley raises questions on how Ubisoft can grow fiscal year earnings at better quality without delivering on new large IP or better free-to-play traction. So that's it. Oh, and then I was going to the Ubisoft investor page and I saw like nothing new here, and this is actually really, really sad to see, guys, that there is nothing new. There's no press release that the stock is falling, so they're not really reacting to this. That's actually, it's sad. Why are they not reacting to this? So Ubisoft Forward and fiscal year 25 release late, so this is the last document they have. And here the Star Wars Outlaws, Assassin's Creed, they talk about Shadows, they talk about, and then talk about Skull and Bones. And the only new game that I know for now is actually going to be Anno 117, Pax Romana. So, and honestly, I have to say, I'm really looking forward to this game. But guys, and this is now very important. So I think, and this is just a feeling, I think some changes will come now in the next weeks. And I think already, because I saw also the new trailer for the new Assassin's Creed game, and you can see already that they try to put in front and put in spotlight the Japanese ninja character, not the African samurai. So they already change actually a little bit the narrative. So it's very interesting to see this, guys. I mean, what is also important, those are the games that are now available on Steam, and those are really pretty nice, cool games. So they're kind of dirt cheap right now because obviously Ubisoft needs money, €1, but they're kind of nice games. All of those games are good games. They're really good games, and people like playing them. So I like playing them. I like buying them, and there are still a lot of products, and they are bought a lot. They are also played a lot. So those are not bad games. So Ubisoft is not some completely wrecked, bankrupt gaming company where you think like Ubisoft is now a penny stock, and the thing is that it's trading now, that the stock is trading like a penny stock, doesn't mean that the company actually is that bad. So the company has a decent back catalog, has some very, very good hits, and is also, in my opinion, continuing to deliver, even if they would change the management. Change the management, new Might and Magic Clash of Heroes comes, also new Monopoly coming out. Even if they change management, and even if they would reduce a little bit the headcount. So probably that's those two elements are needed to get a better cash flow for the companies. So as I said, I bought a little bit today. Plan to buy some more, but I definitely do not recommend to do this. I don't recommend to do anything here, because I do this with my own money, and to be honest, I'm already massively down, over 50% down after I bought today, and this costs me money. So this costs me money, but I expect, me personally, I expect that we are coming closer to some consolidation or some rebound. The consolidation I see for a bit for midterm, and the rebound then now for short term. So that's very much possible. So why is the stock market in general very good? We're going to have some interest rate cuts in Europe, and Ubisoft, as we know, is a French company. So with lower interest rates, companies like Ubisoft or other gaming companies in Europe could profit, because then loans and debt is basically getting cheaper. So that's very important to say. So if inflation comes, then also the debt is lowering. Let's put it like this. All right, guys. So with that, I'm leaving it here. So I wanted to just give you an update. And I know a lot of people hating on Ubisoft, a lot of people hoping the company goes bankrupt. They hate on the games, but that's not so easy. The games are still decent. A lot of the design decisions I don't like myself, but as an investor, I want to see this line going up again. And is it going like this? Is it going like this? Is it going down? Then I have nothing. Or is it going up like this again? So all of this is possible. Everything is possible. So it's a matter of probabilities. How high do I think is the probability for the company to just go bankrupt, to just disappear, to go to zero, to be bought at €15 by another company, by Tencent, let's say this. They have a blocking. They have with the Guillemot brothers a blocking majority, as I understood. So how big are the chances that this company disappears now in the next 2-3 years? So if you say there's a big chance that the company disappears, then you most probably should run away and never think about this stock ever again. So if not, I mean, make your research and take your own decisions. It's your money, guys. So see you next time. Bye bye.